I apologize. As some of you guys know, going at Fellowship of Faith, our budget has slipped a little bit. There hasn't been as much tithe lately, so this is the best you got. So this is all we can afford. Okay, so I have a little friend here who's gonna, hey, how's it going, buddy? I just want to say, this is
going great. How are you?
Again, low budget production here, guys. We're dealing with some.
I have something to tell you though.
What?
We made that video like 2 years ago.
Don't tell them that. We had
Sorry.
something back then. Yes, this is Carter in a few years. But funny thing is his hair looks exactly like that. Funny thing about that. So anyway, guys, say hi to Carter for me.
Hi, Carter.
Hi, everybody. I'd wave, but I can't move my arms.
They fell asleep on him. Again, low budget is the phrase of the night. Oh shoot, he just broke his arm. Okay, we're going to continue the discussion. So, they're here to help me demonstrate some of the, can everybody see? Because you can't miss this awesome production we have going on here.
Come in and get a good seat.
Yeah.
This is better than Dave's message.
Okay, hopefully he's not going to see that. I didn't say that. Anyway, so we're going to help, Carter's going to help, and he's got some friends back there who's going to help us to explain to us, maybe illustrate some of how we wish or we think that God might possibly speak to us, okay? So the first one we're going to talk about. If you could choose a way that God was going to speak to you, what is the one that makes the most sense? Like him actually talking out loud, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Is anybody, I'm not saying that this actually can't happen, because I believe it can. But has anybody in this room actually audibly heard the voice of God in their life? Heard God speak out loud to them? I mean, I have not. I do know some people who have. Chris actually raised his hand. Talk to him later about it. I'm sure it's an awesome story. I do believe it can happen, but it hasn't yet in my life. But for the sake of the argument, let's see what that might look like.
That's my cue, huh?
That was your cue. Nice transition.
Okay. Dear, holy, omnipotent, omniscious, omni-awesome Jesus, I doth praise thee and Justice League, ask you to tell me which college I should go to.
Carter, you should go to FCC.
I was thinking more of a 4-year school, preferably one with a good football program. Division I, really. I really like Division I.
I don't care.
Well, thanks anyway, God.
Okay, so, I mean, wouldn't it be cool, though, if that really happened? If you're like, God, I don't know what to do with my life. I mean, like Brian and Brew, you guys are considering college. Wouldn't it be awesome if God was like, yo, go here? It would be awesome, right? Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. Would it sound like that? But I wonder if we would act like Carter. Even if we heard God say specifically, if it wasn't what we wanted to hear, would we do it? What do you think would happen if you heard a voice tonight? Let's say you're praying about something that's big in your life, whatever that is, and God, you heard a voice audibly in your room say, do this, and it was the exact opposite of what you wanted to do. What would your reaction be, do you think? What would be the first thing that came to your mind?
I must be hearing things.
I'm hearing things, right? Wonder who's messing with me? Do you think you would listen to that voice necessarily? Right? I mean, it's interesting because the Bible is full of stories of angels and people appearing to people in the Bible like, bam, here's God, and they completely disobey Him. So even though we like to pin our hopes and say, man, wouldn't it be awesome if God spoke to me? Do you really think in your heart of hearts you would jump right on it? No. It's interesting. Interesting. Thanks, Carter, for your nodding up or shaking of your head.
This is the easy part.
Okay, so let's move on to another idea. Another way that God can speak through us sometimes is through what's another way you think? Thanks, Nate. Maybe through other people. Do you think God can ever speak through other people in your life?
Yeah.
Right? Don't you think so? Well, let's see what that might look like.
Mom, Dad!
Where's son? How are you?
Dad, Mom, I've got a really big question to ask you.
Yes, honey?
It's amazing how you did that without moving ventriloquist. I didn't know if you knew that.
Well, guys, I really have to ask, what school do you think I should go to?
Well, I don't know, honey. What do you think?
Well, you don't really have a lot of money, so whatever you think, buddy.
Thanks for leaving that one up to me. Well, son, you know what? I really think we should just pray about this. What do you... I think that's a good thing to do. As a family, we should pray. Well, why don't we all just get in here, and I'll just hug everybody, and we'll just pray together, all right?
You're so sweet.
Sorry. I didn't realize you were that close. Dear Father, I pray that you give us the wisdom and knowledge as Carter chooses the school to go to. Amen.
All right. Thanks a lot. Yeah. See, apparently, in about 10 years, I'm gonna have a mustache and lots of hair on top.
They're doing great things with technology these days.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, thank you, Tessa and Ben, for that disturbing thing. Okay, so I mean, can God speak through other people? Now, okay, let's assume that they've been praying about it, and I'm talking to you now, Carter, in case you're looking. Look at me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's hard to believe, but it's hard to see your face from here.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's say, Carter, that your parents come back to you and say, you know what, we really feel that God's been speaking to us, that we think that you should probably go to maybe like MCC right now. Now, God had already spoken audibly to you, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you feel God's telling you that.
Didn't like his answer, though.
You're right. So your parents come up and tell you this because you sought them out, because you asked for them to pray about it. Does that necessarily sway you? Are you down with MCC now?
No, not really.
No, not really. I mean, so again, let's say you do that, because the Bible does talk about, seeking counsel and allowing other people to speak in your life. Has that ever happened to anybody? Has anybody had anybody be like, you prayed with somebody to be like, yeah, I think maybe this is something. Anybody? Have you ever been not excited about what they had to say? Have you done the opposite of what they told you? Okay. Does God speak that way though? Does it make it any easier to listen? Interesting. Okay. What's another way? This is a big one. This is the last one we're going to look at today. What's another way you can speak to us? In a dream, okay. That's one way. That's kind of almost like audibly, though, to me a little bit. But yeah? Through worship. Through worship? Okay, no, that's great. That's great. What else?
Bible? The Word?
Somebody said it over here.
I cheated.
It was Jen.
Hoping they would say it.
Bible? What? Hey, someone over here said the Bible. Okay, great. He can speak through the Bible, right? All these other things you guys said are true. We're just not going to look at them specifically tonight.
We didn't rehearse those.
We didn't rehearse those, right?
I'll go answer them.
Sadly enough, we did actually rehearse this. This is what we came up
Hi,
with.
bunch of you people.
Okay, so the Bible, right? Can God speak to us through the Bible? That's a weird one, isn't it? So let's look at how that might actually play out.
Oh, where's my Bible? Where's my Bible? Oh, whoa. It must be true because it floated in. Alright, let me see here. What does it say?
Honor your father and mother.
Yeah, I don't like that part. Let's flip a couple pages here. Alright, how about this one?
Honor your father and mother.
I didn't like it the first time. It doesn't mean I'll like it again. Alright, well this one... Ow! It really hurts. Now I know what Bible thumper means.
Badooch. We got jokes here, folks. You better laugh at them because they're not getting any better.
This is the anticipation for the Muppet movie next Christmas.
Let's give Carter a big hand. Thanks very much for coming out and helping us with this. Okay.